Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. Carabao Cup fever has definitely hit Newcastle because we're here outside St James's Park a day before the Carabao Cup final. Now, what are we going to be talking about in today's video?
So we're going to let you know how Newcastle can beat Liverpool tomorrow. A tactical masterclass, and also show you a bit about Newcastle and the fans and all the flags that are out there.
Well guys, let's get into the video. So guys, we're going to actually explain to you about the potential options that Newcastle could line up and how they could play against Liverpool. So there's a possibility of a potential 5 at the back against Liverpool. Yep. I think it probably would be controversial. What do you guys think? Would that be the right way to go against Liverpool? And what do you think?
It's a possibility and you might do it, but I think you'll go 4 at the back, Charlie. And obviously I think it'll be Livermore left back, Trippier with his experience at right back, and obviously Dan Burn and Shaw. And the question for me is, who will he play on the left? Will it be Harvey Barnes? Or will it be Joe Linton? And will he play Willock in the middle with Bruno and Tonali? That's the big question for me.
What's your opinion on playing a 5 at the back? Do you think that's the right idea?
No, I think it will restrict the space for Liverpool, but I think we need to get at them, and I think we need to be positive. So I don't think he'll go with that. But also, will he play Pope at Dubravka in goal?
Yeah, that's the question, the goalkeeper dilemma that Eddie Howe's got at the minute. The majority of Newcastle fans would definitely say start Martin Dubravka, but Eddie Howe's been bigging up Nick Pope, hasn't he?
He does. I think he's number one, but for the cup games, will he put Dubravka in? I certainly think Dubravka is justifies and he deserves to start. His footwork's better, we've talked about this before. But for me, the big call is like Harvey Barnes on the left or Joe Linton, or does he do something else?
Now, I want to ask you guys a question. Who do you think would you start in goal for the final? Would it be Pope or Dubravka?
Yep, and personally, Charlie, I think I know how Newcastle can beat Liverpool, and that's after watching PSG. Then? So basically, if you watch Dembele, he was coming deep. They were creating space in the middle of the pitch. Dembele was coming deep. He was turning. He had space to run into. And the wingers for PSG were making diagonal runs in behind the full-backs and the centre-halves. And the ball in between the full-back and the centre-half was catching them out. Now, obviously, Van Dijk is a very good player, but this was catching them out. And you have to have the timing of the run right and the weight of the pass right. And if Newcastle can get Isaac coming in deep, turning, running at them, and you've got Barnes on the left and Murphy on the right, and they time their runs right, I think we can get joy and get a goal.
I definitely agree. I think that Liverpool getting knocked out of the Champions League has given a lot of Newcastle fans a lot more confidence. I mean, it certainly has given me confidence, but it also shows a side of vulnerability to that Liverpool side.
It does. It shows you they're not absolutely brilliant. You know, they are a very, very good team, but they do have weaknesses at the back. We need to exploit them. We need to be positive. I'm sure Howell have been watching that game, and he'll have been coaching the lads this week how to best exploit their weaknesses, and fingers crossed we can do it tomorrow, Charlie.
And what do you think the score will be? That's the question.
Well, I've been asked this before and I've gone with a crazy score. I've said 4-3 to Newcastle, because obviously we've been beaten at Anfield all those many years ago when Keegan was manager. We got beat 4-3. I can remember it so clearly, but I think Newcastle will win 4-3 tomorrow, and I think it'll be an amazing game.
Now, a lot of Newcastle fans probably aren't going to like this, what I'm going to say, but I think it'll go to penalties. I think Newcastle will win on penalties. Osula will score the last penalty to win Newcastle
that would be amazing,
the Carabao Cup trophy.
But fingers crossed we can do it, you know, and I definitely think, though, if Newcastle exploit the weaknesses of Liverpool and Liverpool have an off day and we play really well, I do think we can win.
A question I'm going to ask for the viewers as well is, do you think that Newcastle need to play attacking football, or do you think we need to sit back and try and soak up the pressure from Liverpool?
Yeah, I think we only know one way really, and that's to attack. But you know, we'll just have to see how it goes. But we've got to be at them from the off. We've got to press them as hard as we can, and really not let them settle on the ball, and hit them hard and hit them early, and hopefully we can do it for everyone in this amazing city here and all the supporters that are down there.
And one thing I wanted to actually put on the screen, I'll put it on now, is a comparison between last time in the final against Man United, the team that were fielded out for that game in comparison to the team that could play for this final. And there's a lot of changes. Of course, St. Maximin was playing. He's not in Newcastle's squad. There's been a lot of changes to that team.
There has, and I think, you know, they spoke to Isaac and Bruno about this, and
they're
saying now, I think they're going to be staying outside of Wembley. Last time they stayed on Wembley Way in Newcastle, and the build-up's going to be slightly different with the way the players are taking it in the club. And I think, you know, Howe will have learned from that, and the players should be more relaxed and more settled, and they've got experience of being at the final, a lot of the players from 2 years ago, so hopefully that will help them to prepare for it better and be, you know, ready on the day.
Let's hope we can get the result.
Fingers crossed.
See you guys in the next one. Subscribe as always for more content. We'll have a Carabao Cup themed video tomorrow. We can't wait for it, and let's hope Newcastle get the win.
See you later.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.